there has to be something fundamentally flawed with the thinking of a Democratic Labour Party that feels that in the year 2011, they should embrace any arrangement which seeks to suggest that Barbados is no longer a meritocracy. That Barbados is no longer a meritocracy, but that we should go back to the plantocracy days where high office in this land is capable of being inherited. Errol Barra never sought to anoint any of his children as his successor. Never did. Grantley Adams indicated to the people of this country that Bree St. John was going to be his successor, not his son Tom. We stand head and shoulders across this region because we believe in success based on merit and not based on some unholy and sacrilegious anointing on somebody's deathbed. If David Thompson wants to leave something for his wife and children, he had motor cars, he had land in Martins Bay, he had house, he had money on the bank. But St. John is not only not for sale, it is not a part of the Thompson inheritance. And if the people of St. John are not man enough to say so, we have come to St. John with the balls to say it for you. There is something almost immoral about the Democratic Labour Party saying to the young boys and girls in this constituency, if you want to run, go someplace else, because St. John is not for you. Errol Barra would be rolling in his grave today if he knew that Barbados had been brought so low. I do not know the dear lady. I am sure that she has been loved by the constituents of St. John. I am sure of that. Perhaps she was loved by all of Barbados. But that is not the basis on which a person walks up the stairs of the House of Assembly. I'm not going to talk about the fact that she's a St. Lucian. In fact, for the first time, we have seen the Democratic Labour Party begin to embrace Caribbean people. It's a remarkable and delicious irony. Because Thompson said that the Guyanese had to go, but he wasn't married to a Guyanese. Thompson said that the Jamaicans had to go, but he wasn't married to no Jamaican. Thompson said that a St. Lucian should be the next MP for St. John, because he's married to a St. Lucian. Owen Arthur was the champion of the single market and economy. We understand what it means for Caribbean people to find a home in other lands. We have embraced them. We have embraced them. So I'm not going to talk about where she come from. For heaven's sake, we all remember that the Dems ran Peter Morgan. And as far as I remember, he was an Englishman. It shouldn't surprise you. But we have a University of the West Indies that spends hundreds of millions of dollars each year educating Barbadian boys and girls. And if the first claim on health care is for Barbadian boys and girls, and if the first claim on our resources is for Barbadian boys and girls, then I believe that the first claim to a seat in Parliament should be for a Barbadian boy or girl. I am going from this platform, but I want you to know that the time has come for the people of St. John to demand of the Democratic Labour Party a statement of what they have done to deserve your loyalty. All that we see and hear are empty comments. They want to make the polyclinic an election issue. You know, I went to St. Joseph as MP in 2003, and I spent every single day trying to find out what I have to do next. Because I understood that I could only lay claim to the affection and loyalty of the people of St. Joseph if I served them in a sincere way. And I fought to get a civic center built. Now, Thompson was in Parliament for 20-something years. And you mean Lil Dale Marshall could come to St. Joseph and get a civic center built in a mere 5 years? And in 20-something years, Thompson can get one polyclinic though? We have 11 more nights of campaigning. We have 11 more nights of talking to the people of St. John about the issue. I want you to give our candidate a fair hearing, St. John people. He is a proper man who comes with a sincere message. When you listen to that message, you will understand why on 20th January it is required of you, for the sake of your children and your children's children, why it is required of you for the sake of your livelihoods and for the sake of this economy, for you to support the Barbados Labour Party candidate and of the Democratic Labour Party. I look forward to seeing you at all the rest of our meetings. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. God bless.